Find out what's hot and what's not.
We watch your programme every week.
Hello, I'm Lisa Nash. I'm full of energy yet again to give you another banging CLUBAVISION show. And if you've had some quiet nights in recently with not a lot happening, you're definitely tuned into the right station, because over the next 45 minutes, plenty of action and plenty of top tunes. Keeping things going this week, progress with Jeremy Healy and Derby, the Touch Magazine dance chart, DJ producer Sash, who's teamed up with 80s disco diva Shannon. But beware, your Sundays may never be the same. Here's Sundissential in Birmingham.
I'm Tall Paul and you're watching CLUBAVISION. This is Sundissential, the birthday. See you later.
The all-day club sensation Sundissential at the Pulse in Birmingham will be letting you know that after 2 years they're still as mad as hatters as they bring in clowns, mad professors, the 70s revival lots and happy love hearts, whatever they are, to entertain the clubbers. The sounds of epic beats and hard house will make you forget that you've got work tomorrow. So enough said, let's party on. Here from Sundissential, Stankirk and Chimworthing, who's still gurning. Introduce your real names.
Paul David Madden, aka Madders.
So why are you called Madders?
I've been for years, sweetheart, ever since I've been a kid at school.
Because you're a bit mad.
I enjoy my life.
And this is Dan Kirk. I mean, how many people do you get in here on a Sunday normally?
I mean, we're full to capacity. We've sold out, be about 1,600 in here tonight.
You can't have people walking off the street. They've got to be a member, they've got to apply, we've got to do memberships. It's a long process, and it takes a long time to get the punters in. And
the only way to really, to dance on a Sunday is to create a private members club. One of the best Sunday clubs ever that I've ever witnessed was the Marco Polo Bar in Birmingham back in about 92.
Right.
7 o'clock in the morning, 900 people in there. It was absolutely incredible, this. There were gay in there, straight in there. It was the first place of its kind that sort of brought two clubbing communities together, but it was like everything else, it was run badly towards the end. So we thought if we could capture that energy but run it properly, keep in with the authorities, make sure that this is covered, that's covered, we would be onto a fairly surefire winner.
We didn't really sort of set out with any kind of ethos. It just basically sort of created itself, the madness, the dressing up. We've never sort of advertised and said, come down, dress madly, we'll give you this free.
I'm going to go back to the opening day 2 years ago tonight. It was a disaster. I mean, this was a huge venue. We didn't know how to partition it, drape it. But the one thing that came through, I mean, like we had Tony DeVee on the opening day, and he became our resident. I mean, he's going to be sadly missed tonight. Tony could see what we were trying to do. There were gay clubbers in there, there were straight clubbers, everyone was mixing. And although most of them, they sat down all night, the music was far too hard really for the day. That was the magic ingredient, and that was the catalyst we had to, we could develop then.
And you're doing a tribute to Tony DeVee soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
So when's that going to be?
29th of November here at Pulse, midday till midnight.
Who goes down really well in this club?
Paul Ogenfold, Tall Paul, Seb, Judge Jules, Sonic. They come down here, and I'd like to think they see our clubs a little bit different to all the other clubs that they do, because the people, when they come down here, it's a carnival.
And this is Lisa Lash. How you doing?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
God, they're a fine pair of Bristols, aren't they? Are they yours? Nick Rafferty. Because you play together quite a lot, don't you?
We
back to back, I mean.
We do it back to back and back to front and begin upside down and everything, don't we?
Yeah. Is it just a Sundissential thing, though?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, we were up in Scotland not long ago, weren't we, doing a bit of a sesh and that.
So what kind of tunes do you play?
Sundissential, it's more like, well, Tony DeVee sort of brought it on, do you know what I mean? He's he's got his unique style, sort of hard house and that, but it's packing in. But and we've sort of feel as if we're going to carry it on. Well, we do anyway, do you know what I mean? And Sundissential residents, everybody loves us and for what we do and that, and it is like hard house music.
We play 2 records on, 2 records off.
Right.
But
And if he plays one of mine, I go absolutely mad at
Yeah,
him, do you know what I
I
mean?
normally get a
We've
good
got our
kick
own
in.
little set, do you know what I mean? That we usually do about 2-3 hours together, and we've still got our own set that we'll actually play. So he'll sort of pick a record out and I'll go, hey, I'm going to play that one, and he'll put it back.
Do you think this whole DJing thing is really as macho as it's kind of made out to be?
Oh no, not really macho, is it now with the... Well, the girls coming up at, you know, doing this, that and the other, it's like, I don't know, it's just a job, isn't it? It's like anybody goes into a job, whatever.
But
if you're good at it, then you do it, isn't it?
It has been a male-dominated kind of profession for quite a while. Who do you think, is there any woman out there that's kind of made the way for female DJs?
I think probably Sonic, hasn't she? She's definitely done something. She's wicked anyway, do you know what I mean?
I'm one of the residents, obviously, with Sundissential. I used to be a resident with God's Kitchen as well for a little while. Me and Lisa started DJing about the same sort of time. It's probably about 4 years ago. And like we followed a similar kind of path. But unfortunately, I mean, she's got a fine pair of breasts and I haven't.
Lisa, tell us a little bit about the production side of things. You just started up a label.
Yeah, me and Huggy are doing, and Roman are setting up our own label. We're going into the studio and just like seeing what it's all about and that. And we've got a wicked producer, and at the moment somebody wants to buy our tune, but we're not ready to sort of put it out yet. We want to sort of put it on a dub plate, see what it feels like to play it out. Do you know
You're
what I
playing
mean?
for the actual Sundissential Christmas party?
Yes, we are.
New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. We're doing a back-to-back again, 1 till 3 on New Year's Eve, which will be, well, New Year's Day, that'll be, won't it?
Yeah.
And then I'm off to Leicester to Hot Dog to see the Hot Dog Clubbers over there, which will be quite cool.
Do you go down well then?
Excuse me, you're supposed to be asking me that question.
Watching CLUBAVISION on ITV, and this is Sundissential.
What's your name?
Nina.
Skippy, we're famous now, look at us.
Cluesy. He's Tim but dim.
Katie, Tracy, Melissa, Cheryl, Samantha.
I'm just these 2 guys, brothers basically. We hang about.
I'm Mrs. Blue.
We're called Transfiguration.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Pink.
Hello, Brandon.
Hello, Lisa.
Do you know who this man is?
It's my show, CLUBAVISION.
Just some random person, I think.
I'm Tony from Sheffield.
Where'd you come from?
Shrewsbury. Woolworths, I think. Like 45 miles away.
Cheshire.
I'm from France.
That's a really strong Australian accent.
Yeah, mate, I've had to walk here tonight, eh?
Oui, oui, je parle français beaucoup. Je dois étudier en France pendant 5 mois environ.
Took us about 6 hours.
So why do you dress up? Why?
I don't know, it's like a big part of it. It's a big part of what we enjoy about it.
People should make an effort because it makes it better for everybody else, like, eh?
Dude, you put on your Sunday best, come on, have a good time.
Oh, we are non-swims, that's why I got the armbands.
What's this all about then?
My pet dog.
Why have you got that on? Because you do not look 2 years old.
It's Sundissential's birthday. Brandon Socket, wicked DJ.
So what brings you out today, guys?
The whole purpose to get on CLUBAVISION to do our dance.
Show me a bit of Saturday Night Fever. Although it's Sunday afternoon.
Pretty Wales.
You got a rather large nose, haven't you?
You might say. Nah, I'm into bondage.
No, the guys in here, they all know I'm straight and everything, but they...
You're straight.
I'm straight.
He barks, he bows, he begs, and he cries as well.
It's for people who are up for it. Simple as that.
Are you up for it?
Well, do I look like I'm up for it?
Hello, everybody out there. I'm having a banging time.
Probably one of the best gigs of the year.
Funny to see you lot again, isn't it? Makes a change.
Where'd you go? Did you go out clubbing last night?
Nah, we come here. Stayed in last night.
Stay in, save it till Sunday.
Yes, I was out in Glasgow and Falkirk.
Gatecrasher last night, and I went to Naughty But Nice on the Friday.
Did you hear at 12 o'clock when the doors opened?
I was. 11:30 outside. You're on the telly now.
Ooh, I'm famous.
Much obliged, always obliged.
What is it about Sunday clubbing that everyone seems to like?
Because it's mental.
Sundissential rules!
I mean, it's packed out, everyone's dressed up, everyone's making an effort, and the atmosphere is just, you know, absolutely electric.
There's no club like it in the country.
Now it's like a religion, I'm telling you.
Everyone's just at ease, you can just do anything really.
We actually bought 300 bananas with us. We stopped off at a greengrocer's on the corner, but we've already handed them out.
One more.
Not all.
Just glad that there's somewhere in this day and age that you can be yourself. That's not just for me.
And we're like best mates in the whole world, and it's just been the best night out I've ever had.
Having a banging time.
I overheat a little bit, I'm atomic powered.
went to Japan for like 4 days to play in Tokyo, and I come back and Danny done a record, my brother.
I think you might have lost the plot. I'm from the Lost the Plot police. I'm charging you with losing the plot tonight. Where's that real man?
Andy Farley, we could actually say you're a resident here. Well, resident for Sundissential because you play Leeds, obviously Birmingham, you played London and the tours. I mean, how often do you play for them?
I play here in Birmingham every week. Leeds is monthly, and I played there for the first time last month. But yeah, I play at the church every week and also at the specials here at Pulse.
Can you remember, you might not be able to, where and when it was that you thought, I'm going to be a DJ?
I always had an interest from when I was little. I've always been into music, and when I was younger, when I was a mod in the 80s.
Was you? Scooter and everything?
I had a scooter as well, yeah. And I had a big collection of 60s R&B and soul, which I sold eventually to get some decks.
Have you been DJing for quite a few years then?
10 years.
So where else do you play?
I play monthly at Naughty But Nice in Hereford at the Rooms.
That's a pretty full-on club as well, isn't it?
I like playing there, it's very good. Pump at the Refinery, Burton-on-Trent. Ecstatic at the Arches in Sheffield. Those are regular ones.
What are them surprise questions? Tell me something I don't know.
I was born in Australia.
Like, tag, share and subscribe.
Now this is CLUBAVISION, and this is how it's done. This is CLUBAVISION, CLUBAVISION #1.
Where's that real man?